Hi, and welcome to your new moon card reading for the month of September. There is a lot going on in the planets, there is a lot going on in the world, and a lot of people I talk to seem to be really tired, stuck in an old pattern that won't seem to shift, and unsure of what to do about it. So I thought today we would use a card reading to give us a little bit of clarity. I know I myself have had a few patterns repeat, even though I've done a lot of work to change them. I've reached out for help. I am continuing to figure out how to do and be better. The planets right now, according to the few things I've read, are all about showing us where we need better systems, where we have an old subconscious belief getting in our way, where we don't believe we're enough, so we're not creating enough action and momentum for us. So, just for a moment before I get started, think of something that you're doing or not doing in your life that's keeping you stuck. Think of a dream that you have that you're not working towards. And let's see what this card reading can help you see what you can do about it. So the card reading I'm going to do is a very simple 3-card reading. I'm going to use this deck, which I love. It's the Spirit Card Oracle deck by John Mosley, and I will link to it. It is all about so 3 questions I'm going to ask. The first card is going to be where we hold ourselves and our dreams back, because truly we can blame the world all we want and others around us, but it's really us. We are the ones. And by blaming others, we take our power away. So it's up to us to make the changes on the inside and the actions on the outside so we can create momentum. So where are we holding ourselves back? And the next card is going to be where can we focus to shift this, to create movement and momentum here? And the third card, because I always need a little hope. I am a lover of Hallmark. What will that open up for us? So here we go. So the first card is card 41, Flight. Letting go, ease, forgiveness. So where are we holding ourselves and our dreams back? We're not forgiving ourselves for past mistakes. We are holding on to too much. Whether that's old ways of being or literal stuff or old thoughts. And then the second and the third card like kind of popped out like they wanted to be known. So the second card is where focus to create more movement was actually shamanism upside down. And this is card number 2, and it is illumination, guidance, transformation. And I'm going to read them too, because I love what he puts in the guidebook and I think it's really relevant. And I will always give you kind of what my intuition and channeling says, but this is kind of where I am here. And what will that open up? Birth. What a powerful card. Creation, manifestation, beginning. Whenever I think about what the birthing process must have been like for me as a baby, you're in this safe, relatively safe womb, depending on the mental state and the physical state of your mom. And then you leave out in this, you have to go through this tiny hole out into this big, scary world. So the birthing process can be a little tumultuous, if you will. So card number 1, where are we holding ourselves and our dream back? Flight. To me, it says that we're not letting go. We're holding on to too much. It can be scary to let go of something we've been clinging to for a long time, even when it's something we know is no longer in our best interest. Holding on to the familiar has its time and place, like the bird that's holding onto a branch before it's time to fly away. But just like the birds, we know we can't hold on and fly at the same time. Ironically, even when we want to let go, sometimes we can't seem to do it, often because we're trying too hard. We can't let go while we're thinking about it. That's just a tricky way for the mind to keep holding on. In practice, letting go is not something to actually do, but it can just happen naturally when we've turned our energy and attention completely towards something different and new. Metaphorically speaking, for us to fly, we need to let go of any negative energies like guilt, shame, regret, or unworthiness. These energies don't help us to heal or progress in any way. Forgiving others and ourselves helps us to let go. Then we lighten up and move upward. As always, it's good to be gentle with ourselves in this process. Even for some birds, the first experience outside of the nest is unceremoniously fall to the ground. It's a rare, awkward moment in nature, but serves a purpose for the bird to find its wings as soon as possible. And if nature can sometimes be awkward, then hopefully we can accept a little awkwardness while we're learning to fly and go easy on ourselves. The flight card is a message to look where you want to go and not where you've been. This is the time for you to reach new heights in your life. To move forward, you can't hold on to any past hurts or grievances. Please forgive yourself if you feel you need to, even though you've done nothing wrong. Remember, where your attention goes, energy flows. Positive thoughts will carry you higher. Now lift your attention to the heavens and take flight. So think of that dream that you aren't acting towards, or think of an area of your life where you feel stuck, and ask yourself, what are you holding on to that you don't need to hold on to anymore? Maybe it's an old persona. Maybe it's an old commitment or vow to a family's way of being. Maybe it is an old subconscious belief. If you're not sure, reach out to me. I have a lot of tools in my toolkit to help provide clarity here. So card 2, where should you focus to create movement here? Shamanista. I read it wrong to you. I said shamanism, it's shamanista. So this card says, Shamanista is a powerful ally. She is here to offer guidance and encouragement during your journey. Her energy and focus are unwavering, especially in the most challenging moments. She brings illumination into the darkness and confidence in the understanding that the wildness that surrounds us is not to be feared, but is part of an intelligent design. She knows it is all part of a sacred symphony where everything is playing its part perfectly. In this painting, the shamanista's right eye is in light, looking out into the world, and her left is in shadow, looking within. Tiger spirit symbolizes vitality, willpower, and the honoring of one's sensuality, and the macaw spirit symbolizes being seen and heard. All qualities that often get shamed and suppressed in many old paradigm teachings. Keeping watch from the shadows is the powerful protection of Black Panther spirit. In her right hand, she is holding a crystal wand, a symbol of illumination coming from her higher frequency. The shamanista emerges from the cards today to encourage you to accept and embrace both the shadow and the light, the wanted and the unwanted, as equally essential on your journey. The surest way to do this is to bring love to any unloved places still residing within or around you. Then all is revealed as perfect while at the same time forever transformed. The shamanista is also here to point you back to yourself for wisdom and guidance, as you are the one with the direct connection to the answers you seek. Self-realization is your destiny, but you are the main participant in this destiny and must act on your own guidance and put into practice what you know again and again and again. Also, take comfort in knowing that you are never alone on your sacred journey, and strength knowing that your healing journey is also bringing healing to others. So focus on that inner work, grow your self-awareness, hear your intuition again, heal, and that will bring birth. In the grand continuum of creation, there is a moment when all the conditions and elements come together in just the right way, in just the right time for a new life to burst forth into manifestation, the moment of birth. So many elements were necessary for this manifestation to occur, and everything leading up to it, however seemingly random, was an important part of this perfectly orchestrated miracle. And of course, this birth couldn't or wouldn't have happened without a lot of intense growing pains. Even they were necessary, as a channel was opening up for this new life to come pouring through. This is the quintessential act of creation, the birthing of a new life. We're living in the era of the birth of the new paradigm of the awakened divine feminine and sacred masculine. All of the elements have come together at this place and time for the birth of the divine feminine and sacred masculine within you too. We all have a little bit of both. You've been reborn into your soul's magnificence and mastery, here to serve the divine vision that wants to shine through you. This is the time of rebirth into your complete expression of your full potential and no less. This new beginning represents the fulfillment of many of the hopes, dreams, and desires from ancestry, and also the healing from the wounds of these previous generations. Hold deep and reverent space for this innocent and vulnerable being. It needs to know he is wanted here and is safe. Attend to this divine child with the powerful gentleness and fierce protection of a loving parent. Especially if you don't know what that was like, recreate it for yourself, reparent yourself. Welcome to the world. You are the answer to your prayers. The other thing that I'm being really intuitively guided to share is how you get from this stagnant dream, this stagnant part of your life, not moving forward. You do deep self-awareness. You ask for help in your journey of healing. You have a coach guide you by your side so that your self-awareness increases and increases. And then you birth into a new you. A major part of this process is visualization and being and acting as if you are already that thing you are birthing. So if you want to be a executive leader in your company, act as if you are already that. Lead from within, lead with empathy, lead with self-awareness, and lead with curiosity, and lead with care and kindness. Make your actions match your words. Think outside the box, recommend doing things differently, delegate to your team, empower those around you. So act as if you are already that. That's a part of the visualization process. And so they say that self-awareness and heightened self-awareness is one of the most powerful tools in your toolkit to living the life you desire and building your dreams, having the best relationships, being the most amazing worker in your corporate career, being an empowered entrepreneur who makes waves. Self-awareness is your number one way to reach the height that you deserve. So shameless plug, working with a coach is a great way to grow your self-awareness. I have a lot of amazing tools that will help you get there, but there are a lot of podcasts out there. Diary of a CEO is a great way. He interviews a lot of people that can help you heighten your self-awareness. There are great books out there. There are great webinars. In fact, I'm going to do a free one of these days. It's amazing. All so that you can birth into the life that you deserve. So this is what September holds for us. This is what this new moon promises you. Hold forth to that vision and that dream that's always been on your heart. Do the inner work to see what's getting in the way of you taking action towards that, and then allow the birthing process to occur. Thank you.